What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the communities feature on the PS4 and that how it is no more. It is no more. So this sucks. This is something that's kind of the angle I wanted to take with this video. And when we go down this path, you'll find out that I wasn't even a big user of it. In fact, that's one of the first things that I do want to say is I didn't use this feature all that much. With that being said, I was in a few communities on the PS4, none that I really actively interacted with, but I was in them. And I think for what they were worth in the time that I did kind of surf those communities, again, like not really participating, not being a huge part of it, I didn't post myself, but like seeing everybody else do things in these communities, and they could have been for a community on YouTube, they could have been for a community in gaming, right? I think I was in like a Star Wars Battlefront 2 one, I think I was in a Battlefield one, I was in a few others. I used to be in the kind of funny one. I don't really want to be part of it anymore anyway, but I was in that one. And again, there's some really cool things that happens inside this. And well, what's the story? Well, the community feature is being this is from PlayStation Universe, it's being axed in April. So this was already something that was kind of going away, I guess. And I think I heard about this, but I didn't like pay it too much attention to it. I didn't care too much about it. But back when they did the PS4 update 8.00, they removed the ability to create them. So whatever ones were created were allowed to stay, but you could not make any more of them. And that was a little while ago. And so that was kind of the first, I guess like red flag where it's like, okay, well, obviously things are coming to an end. And right now, they're going to be just eliminating it altogether. So you're not going to be able to, it's not going to be supported. And this was launched back in September 2015 as part of PS4 firmware update 3.00, and it was a way for gamers of similar interests to form parties and chat via a message board. And I'm a Sony guy. I am. So, when people say, everybody wants to always make it a console war, but I would say, I am a PlayStation guy. I have a PS4. I have a PS5, right? I do agree with what people are saying about this. I mean, this was a unique feature that nobody else has this, and I thought that this is a really, really cool thing. And for them to end it, I don't know, like Sony and PlayStation seem to be the place more and more, and I don't think it's a bad thing. In fact, it's literally their strong suit, is the place to go for those single player games, those story-driven games, right? God of War, Uncharted, Horizon, and they could be open world, they could be, very linear, right? Days Gone, etc., 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 okay? There's so many of them, and that is the strong suit. You don't buy a PlayStation, in my mind, if you're into I guess there's obviously many, many reasons why you would buy it, but the strongest reason is kind of the single player, so you kind of are alone in these games. But I think Sony may be taking it a little too seriously, where it's like, yeah, the PS5 interface, I don't hate it as much as, in fact, I don't hate it at all. I know a lot of people actually hate it, but it makes you kind of feel a little isolated. And something like this definitely, to me, and I've seen it elsewhere online, definitely shows, I think Sony doesn't really care about you being part of a bigger group. It really does seem like they don't care about you being isolated. So it does suck. It's something that, again, I wasn't like a huge advocate for. I wasn't doing it every single day, but it's just something unique and different that Sony had, that PlayStation had, that nobody else had, and it's just now eliminating it. I don't know. I mean, I believe this kind of thing could create friendships. I believe this kind of thing could be used in some really positive ways. It can get, the basic way would even just be to have people play with you. It's kind of even like a Discord if you think about it, right? So say I was part of the Battlefront 2 one. I mean, you would get people all the time asking if people wanted to do certain things or if you wanted to help somebody with a certain thing. I mean, it was consistent. And this was happening with many, many more communities than just Star Wars Battlefront 2. So they're taking away that interaction with other players. And again, kind of friendships, literally communities. They are taking away communities from people. So I don't think this is a good move. Again, I kind of forgot or just didn't pay attention to enough the fact that it really did seem like this was heading out the door. Now, could this be because they're going to work it into the PS5? I hope so. If you look at this as a way of, well, maybe they're abandoning a lot of support for the PS4, which could be how, I mean, if you look at it, that really is kind of what they're doing. They're saying, okay, this feature of the PS4, we're taking it out. This feature of the PS4, we're taking it out. You know, they stopped making PS4 Pros, all that stuff. I mean, it's something that obviously they're doing. They're trying to get away from the PS4 and go towards the PS5, which again, someone like me, I have that controversial opinion where I'm actually kind of in support of that. So if that's what we're looking at, then as long as they implement it in the PS5, I think that's okay. Again, though, you know, kind of double-edged sword, there's way more people still on the PS4. You know, PS5 sold what, maybe like 5-6 million units. PS4 is at like 120. So there's way more people there. They're not all going to get to the PS5 for a couple years at the minimum, right? You're not going to have those numbers on PS5 for quite some time. Now, that doesn't mean you don't implement it on the PS5, but it also, I think, means you don't like take it away, you don't dismantle it on the past one, right? So we'll have to see if there's any behind the scenes kind of reason why they did this. But this is a sad day, technically not today because it hasn't been axed yet. That's an April, and I don't think there was an actual date, so we'll have to see when that actually happens. But it does suck. It's something that was, I think, very, very cool. I think in a different life, in a different kind of like how I play games a little bit differently. If I was different, I think I would have had a really like an amazing time with this. And again, even the very small amounts of communities I did participate in, even if I wasn't a big, member there, I mean, you could be, and there was something really, really special there, even with the ones that I saw. So does suck. We'll see if it appears again, maybe revamped, right? Like a better way of doing it for the PS5, and I honestly hope they do. I really, really do. So let me know, guys, in the comments below. What do you think? Did you use this? Are you still using this on PS4? Are you disappointed by them taking it away? Do you think maybe it would be on the PS5? Let me know. As always, make sure if you guys do like this stuff, you're subscribed, have the bell icon turned on. If you guys really do like this stuff, give it a like. A simple like helps the YouTube algorithm, obviously push this video out a little bit more. I really, really would appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. I do a new video every single day, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.